a first for BHP here in meeting room 3. Thought we'd start something different and do a bit of a video announcement rather than a boring old email. So here we go. Please bear with. I'm not an actress. I'm terrible at thinking on my feet. So let's give it a whirl, see how we go, and hopefully it's not as bad as the Boris statements with loads of booing people, but you never know, we might get some boos when I announce what I'm about to tell you. For all the accounts team out there, we're going to have some major changes across the next year or so. We're actually going to be changing the way that we approach our accounts prep jobs. We are finally going to be ditching pro audit, so hopefully everybody's going, yeah! Unfortunately, audit people, you're still going to have to use pro audit in the short term, but next step will be moving to Xero. So a lot of hard work has been going on in the background for the last couple of months to have a look at how we currently do our accounts prep jobs, which I think you'll all agree sometimes quite frustrating and not very efficient sometimes in terms of how we do that. So the decision has been taken to move every single job that comes in from an accounts prep perspective to put them onto Xero working papers, with the ultimate aim being that Xero are currently developing a product so that those work papers will be transferred into FRS 102 1A accounts, which means we can get the benefits of efficiencies and not re-keying information into a different system, with eventually also developing some corporate tax software. So again, what next step from that will be the ultimate aim being everything flowing through across Xero. We're all excited about it. Not everybody will be excited because accounting systems are probably not the most exciting thing in the world, but we think it's a great move for the firm, particularly around continuing on our journey with cloud technology, and hopefully make sure that we continually challenge how we improve how we do things across the firm.
A key reason we are moving to Xero work papers is to create momentum towards providing advisory services. As a cloud-based practice, we will be in position to provide real-time information which forms the basis of giving good, up-to-date, constructive business advice. We will also be investing in skills to help deliver such business advice, and to this end we will be creating a business and an advisory academy, which I will go on to talk more about later.
The project is to digitise our accounts preparation process. The first step of this is to import our clients' data into Xero and utilise the use of automated Xero working papers to produce our accounts file. The aim is to provide a streamlined and automated accounts preparation service from start to finish.
We wanted to improve efficiencies. 35% of our accounts prep clients still provide us with incomplete records, and we can utilise tools like receipt bank and cash coding to automate the process of turning these incomplete records from bank statements in a bag to a trial balance really quickly. We want to improve the way that BHP currently work between Prosper and LLP and streamline the process for Prosper jobs and statutory accounts preps. And our current processes mean that we currently have to update so many areas of an accounts file, for example, lead schedules, profit recs, etc., as well as updating AP and then alpha tax. Our new workflow will mean a lot of this looping back is eliminated.
Xero is cloud-based and therefore staff will be able to work more easily and flexibly. The standardisation of processes across the firm and in every office will help improve the way we work and provide better consistency in sharing of resource.
The use of Xero across the firm means that staff will be significantly upskilled in the use of Xero and the product offerings, which in turn means we are better able to advise our clients on the latest technology. John is later going to talk about the Advisory Academy, but Xero will also provide sessions throughout this which will allow for training in the app marketplace and the many add-ons available to our clients through Xero.
All of the training and documentation to use Xero work papers will be in place from the 31st of October, and I encourage you to use Xero work papers as soon as you can. But from the 1st of January 2020, all accounts jobs will be done on Xero work papers.
We have a project plan in place to ensure the appropriate communication, training and workflows are all in place and ready for the project to kick off.
So we want everybody to get involved in the project. The project's going to be managed and overseen by Ellie Dignam, and there'll be various project leads in each office. Hopefully everybody knows who they already are, so there should be no surprises here if I mention your name, but it's really to make sure that the transition runs smoothly and we can make sure that there's that feedback backwards and forwards. So I've got my paper in case I get it wrong. So in Chesterfield we've got Nicola Adams and Leanne Noon. In Cleckheaton, Dermot Lucid and Joe Gilpin. In Leeds office, Chris West and Siobhan Ross. In Sheffield office, Helen Gilson and Andrew Swan. And in York office, Maisie Poskett and Mike Waldridge. Hopefully none of those are a surprise, but if they are, sorry.
We wanted to make sure this project is as collaborative as possible and that everyone gets a chance to have their say on how we currently work, and therefore we can ensure that the workflows we design and put in place with Xero work papers are as efficient and suitable as possible. To help us with this, Xero will be visiting the offices on the 17th, 18th and 19th of September to interview key individuals, and you will all be asked to complete a process questionnaire to feed into the research. The training will be provided by Xero in October.
The Advisory Academy will be run in a very similar format to the BD Academy that was run during the early part of this year. It will be run monthly and there will be around 30 attendees, but we will also film the sessions so they can be circulated around the whole firm. The Academy will start with a first session which actually details what advisory is. It's a bit of a broad term, but we want to really understand what we mean by it at BHP. And then following sessions, some of which will be run by Xero, will look at utilising what Xero provides, looking at some of the apps to provide further information to our clients and to help our advisory focus. But we will also be using some of our internal departments to talk about what they do so that we're all fully aware of what we can actually advise on through the firm. So departments such as corporate finance, financial planning, consulting, tax planning will give sessions so that we all understand the resources that we have available in the firm and thus give us the confidence and the skill set to advise our clients fully.
So we hope that watching this video has given you a little bit more information about the project that we're proposing to do with Xero. It really needs to be a success because, as you can see quite clearly, me and Ellie's future career is not in acting or news reading. Feel free to get in touch. You might have lots of questions. Pick up the phone. We want it to work. We want it to work for you, and primarily want to make sure that we are future-proof in the practice. You'll see Xero around the offices, so get involved, speak to them, ask them questions, and yeah, we'll bring you updates in the future.
Via email.
Yeah, I think maybe we should. Thank you.